Hey guys, Caulker I here and welcome back to another FIFA 14 Silver Squad Builder. Now today's video I'm going to be showing you my Barclays Premier League Silvers. I wasn't going to show you them this early, I was going to wait a few weeks, but as there was Informed Caulker and as they've been fairly cheap to be honest compared to last year, so I thought I'd pick them up as investments and see how they play. So I'll jump straight into the Squad Builder and show you the squad, show you which players I use. There's quite a few different players you could use, so it's really up to you. The first player is the goalkeeper. I've only bought one goalkeeper as this was the one I wanted to use, and that was Westwood with Sunderland. He's got really nice stats, 78 diving, 79 reflexes, those are his best stats. It cost me 3k, which isn't too bad. If you want the other keeper, you could also go for the Man City keeper. I've forgotten his name, but it was the one that everyone used last year. But I thought I'd try something different and go for Westwood, 6'2" as well, so not too bad. We'll stick him in there. We'll go for the right back now, and that is Callas for Chelsea. 77 pace, 75 defence and 77 heading. He's not the fastest, but to be honest that doesn't really matter as his defensive stats make up for it. 75 defence and 77 heading there is really good. As well as that, you've got his really good work rates. He's got medium high, which means he's pretty good defensively and stays back all the time. Costs 4.5k, as to be honest, he is the best right back in the league, so people are trying to price fix him. But yeah, if you're going for a right back, go for him. On to left back, and there's a few options. You could go for Butner, but I sort of compared their stats, and Richardson did look a bit better. He's got 78 pace, 77 dribbling, 74 shooting, 74 defence and 73 passing, so really good all round. He is medium work rates as well, which I thought was better than Butner's high work rates. Cost 6.6k, but you can probably get him for a tiny bit cheaper nowadays. And yeah, that's Richardson there at left back. For centre backs, the first centre back is going to be Informed Caulker, 74 pace, 77 defence and 81 heading. I haven't actually bought him myself, I am borrowing him, so I haven't paid. I think he was about 250k. He's probably not really worth it, but if you have the coins, he's probably worth buying. 6'3", medium work rates, and say they're trade offer because I'm currently borrowing him, but as I said, goes for about sort of 250k. As for the other centre-back options, you've got two options really. You've got Caulker with 76 pace, 72 defence and 84 heading. I got him for 23k, and he may be going up in price right now. He's got medium-high work rates though, so pretty much perfect for a centre-back. The other option there you would have seen there is Mariappa, but I've gone for Caulker and Informed Caulker. For centre defensive mids, you've got a few options here, but I've only bought two, the two that I wanted to use. First one is Wanyama here with amazing stats, probably the best centre defensive mid in the game. I've got the powerhouse chemistry style on him, and he has 75 pace, 75 dribbling, 77 defence and 84 heading. He cost me 31.5k, and right now he's probably going for more like 40k, I'm not too sure. He's 6'2" though, with high work rates, so pretty much perfect for centre defensive mid. The other centre defensive mid, I've got my other one who sort of is more defensive to be honest. Wanyama kind of wins all the headers and charges forward. Medell pretty much sits back and it's more defensive. 76 pace, 67 dribbling and 82 defence. I've mainly got him in the team because of the 82 defence. He's got medium-high work rates as well, so he will sit back and cost 12.5k, but again I think he's a bit more expensive now. The attacking options, you've got plenty of options. It's really up to you who you choose. The centre attacking mid here, I've gone for someone who I wasn't sure whether he'd actually be good there, and that is Diame. Although he's kind of more defensive in terms of his stats, this year he's been given much better dribbling, and in game he's got really good dribbling. So I thought I'd try him out there. He's got 78 pace, 82 dribbling, 72 defence and 676 heading, 68 shooting as well. So not the best for a centre attacking mid, but does play really well there. He is 6'1", medium work rates, cost me 21k, so I've been trying him out there and he's not actually been too bad. We'll go up here and it's quite difficult to get to these other centre attacking mids. The player over here I go for is Aluko, as he's pretty much has been a winger the last few games. He's been an ultimate team, and the right centre attacking mid does play as a winger, so I thought I'd use Aluko. He's got 89 pace, 80 dribbling and 70 shooting. Cost is trade offer, but I think he cost me about 12k. So it's high medium work rates, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, left footed as well, so we can cut in. Go to the other centre attacking mid, and you probably would have seen who that is, and that is a Bonglahor. The reason why I've decided to go for him is that he was going to be a left mid anyway on this game, but they changed him back into a striker. So even if he was a left mid, I still would have used him in a 4-2-3-1 out wide anyway, so it's pretty much the same. So it's 90 pace, 74 dribbling and 70 shooting. He cost me 60k, but I do expect him to go up probably. 5'11", medium work rates with the 3-star weak foot, 4-star 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and right footed so he can cut in. For the striker position, there's plenty of options, to be honest. It's one of the positions that's really up to you who you choose. I'll talk you through most of them though. You've got Maiga with 77 pace, 74 dribbling, and 73 shooting for West Ham. 6'1", costs 2.4k. Haven't used him that much. I've brought him on as a sub occasionally, and he's been quite good, but he's not been my favourite. You've got Cameron Jones here with the 69 pace, 70 shooting, 86 heading. He cost me 2.8k. I would use him, he would be my preferred choice, but his work rates put me off completely. He's got low medium, so he doesn't really stay up front. You've got Shane Long here, 85 pace, 73 dribbling, 68 shooting, and 74 heading. He cost me 6.7k with the Maestro chemistry style on him. 5'11", 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and high work rates. And lastly, you've got the last option, and that is Cameron Jerome. Cost me 35k, but he's a lot cheaper now. I've picked up a few others for sort of at 17k. He's got high medium work rate, 6'1", 3-star skill moves, and Cameron Jerome should be the best out of all of them. But to be honest, he was kind of a letdown really. I didn't really like using him. His shooting wasn't very good, so I've been going with Shane Long. And although he only has 68 shooting, he actually has the best shooting out of all the BPL Silver Strikers I've used. So I'll stick Shane Long in there. So you'll be able to see the squad here, and I'll show you for a few seconds before we move on to some gameplay. So there should be some gameplay on your screens now, and overall the team cost about 430k, but that's including IF Caulker, who obviously didn't buy myself, but I'm borrowing, but if I did buy him, it would be closer to it, so about 430k, which is quite a lot to be honest, and I probably wouldn't buy IF Caulker, and I'd just go for the normal Caulker, or just go for Mariappa, and then the team would probably cost closer to about 200k, which is a lot more reasonable than 430. I'll talk about the players in a bit more detail now, and first you've got Shane Long up front, who I didn't think was going to be that good because he only has 68 shooting, and so far in this game I found the players with over 70 shooting and really good shooting stats the only ones that can score long shots, but Shane Long completely proved that wrong. He's got 68 shooting, and he scored such an amazing long shot in one of the first games I used with him. It's pretty much sums this game up. Amazing curled long shot into the far corner. His finishing was also really good, and he's pretty fast as well. You've got a Bonglahor and a Luca on the wings, and they're mainly there. They are obviously fast, but I haven't put them in there just for their pace. They were originally sort of wingers in the previous years, or Bonglahor was meant to be a winger anyway, so I probably would have used them anyway if they were wingers, and they also actually have really good shooting. A Bonglahor sort of hit the post a few times from 40 yards. It's got really good finesse shots and really good power shots, and Luco's got really good power shots as well. Diarmay at centre attacking mid wasn't really sure whether he'd be that good, but he's really powerful going forward. Doesn't really score many, but makes lots of assists, and all the play mainly goes through him. You've got Medel as centre defensive mid. He's the more defensive one of the two, although sort of Wanyama's got the best defensive stats in the game. Wanyama kind of rushes forward and back. He's more of a box-to-box player, whereas Medel kind of sits back. Left back you've got Richardson, who's got really good all-round stats, not the fastest, much like Callas at right back, but unlike Callas, Richardson does go forward and he's got a really good shot on him, whereas Callas with his work rates does kind of sit back, so there's always the right back just in case. As the centre backs you've got IF Caulker and normal Akore, and to be honest they're probably two of the best centre backs in the game. Akore is amazing, he's got really good heading, perfect stats for a centre back, and then you've got IF Caulker, who is pretty much overpriced because he's in the Barclays Premier League, but to be honest, you could probably go for the normal Caulker or go for Mariappa and you wouldn't notice too much of a difference. Lastly, you got Westwood in goal, who to be honest is okay. He's not as good as what's his name last year, the Man City goalkeeper. But I thought I'd try him out and try something different. I didn't want this team to be exactly the same as last year's Barclays Premier League Silvers, as that will kind of defeat the point in making a new squad. So there we go guys, that is it for my Barclays Premier League Silver Squad Builder. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give this a like, as that will really help. And as usual, if you have any suggestions on players you want to see me review next, or any squad builders, then as usual let me know in the comments section. I do read them. Anyway though, thanks for watching guys, cheers.